Magandang araw mga kabayan. Ito po muli si Engineer Alejandro, isang OFW, ang inyong stock tambay. Muli handang magbahagi ng kwentong kalakal at kuro-kuro mula sa Philippine Stock Exchange. Kung bago ka pa lamang sa akin channel, huwag kalimutan mag-like, subscribe, share, at pindutin ang notification bell para updated ka sa bagong videos na aking i-upload. Okay, so let's start with the PSCI index. PSCI index opens at 6,441.35. It went as low as 6,433.94. Went as high as 6,487.49 and closes at 6,458.2, which is 1.08% higher than the previous close. Okay, so PSCI index, let us see the chart. The chart is showing us. Okay, so by the way, before we start, what is a technical analysis? As you all know, as I have keep telling here in my videos, our way of deciding whether to enter or exit the stock is all based on the technical analysis. Then technical analysis is a method of evaluating statistical trends in trading activity, where typically involving price movement and volume. So it is used to identify trading investment opportunities. So that's why I said that is how we decide based on the technical analysis. So unlike fundamental analysis, technical analysis focuses on price and volume to draw conclusions about future price movements. So in this case, PSCI index, we see that currently it already break out of this consolidation level, meaning it already broken out of this resistance level. We have drawn this previously, okay? And continuing on the technical analysis, just to give you a brief idea. In my case, I applied technical analysis to all of the stocks on my watch list, okay? And the guidelines or target that I'm currently using are: first, monitoring stocks using technical analysis. Next is identifying the trend. The third one, buying or entering a particular stock using technical indicators. Fourth is deciding on exit point or profit taking at resistance level. And 5, re-enter position at retracements levels. In that way, I can duplicate my winnings or gains based on the parameters I enumerated earlier. Okay, that's why it is very important to determine where is the support and resistance. Now, in this case, as I have said, we've drawn this before. This is the consolidation area and these are the support level. Okay, the resistance level is here. So basically we can see that it already attempted to break out of this level, although on this 3 days, for the past 3 days, it appears that it is currently consolidating. Now, how do we know if this will continue? Then let us take a look at the MACD. So MACD, what is the purpose of MACD? MACD, or moving average convergence or divergence, is a technical indicator. As I've said, we are using one of the technical indicators, especially this MACD, to help investor identify price trends. measure trend momentum, and identify entry points for buying or selling. So that's why it is very important to use MACD, because this is one of our parameters to determine where do we enter and where do we exit. Moving averages, or MACD, is a trend following momentum indicator that shows the relationship between two exponential moving averages of a stock price. Okay? And by the way, MACD was developed in 1970 by Gerald Appel and is one of the most popular technical tools readily available on most trading platforms offered by online stockbrokers, such as this. Okay, so you can see these indicators on all these stock brokers. Okay, so basically in our MACD, it shows that it is already bullish since this is already above the zero level, and the positive line indicator, which is the blue line, is already above the orange line or the signal. Okay, and looking at the moving averages, let us see. So it is already bullish since it is most of the moving averages are already projecting upward. Okay, why is moving averages very important? So let us see, and I will tell you that the moving averages is a stock indicator commonly used in technical analysis. As I've said, our analyzations are all based on technical analysis. The reason for calculating the moving averages of a stock is to help smooth out the price data by creating a constantly updated average price. Okay, so that is why these lines shows that these are the moving averages, and if the candle is above that moving averages, it shows or indicates a positive or a bullish side of the market, and when it is below, it shows or indicates a otherwise. Okay, that's why we say that on this chart we are almost fully bullish, because the only moving averages left above these candles is the 200 moving averages. This is the strongest of the moving averages, and once it broke out, and once the chart broke out or the candles broke out of this MA, then it is already confirmed that the movement or the momentum is already very strong. Okay, so let us move forward to our individual stock. Ayala Corporation, what do we have here then? Okay, so same with our PSCI index, as I have said, currently consolidating and attempted to break out of the resistance level. So let us say this is the resistance level and this is the support level. Basically, it hasn't completely broken out of the resistance, so now it bounced there and it has retraced. So another opportunity for those who have not yet entered a position, another opportunity for you to enter this stock. Looking at the MACD, let us see, it's a little bit bullish and above zero level. So basically, someone is pushing at the last candle or the last day of the week, and it is your chance to enter, as I think this is already due for a breakout. While moving averages shows almost the same with the PSEI index, so most of the moving averages is already below the candles. Okay, and the only one is stopping is the 200 MA. Okay, so it's only a matter of time, and I believe the coming weeks we will have a very bullish market. Okay, let's proceed with Ayala Land. What do we have with Ayala Land? The same as we expected. We have do we have a breakout here? I think so. We have a breakout on the resistance level at this point, or you can say that at this point it bounced at the resistance level and currently consolidating and retracing now. So another opportunity for those who have not yet entered their position, or for those who entered their position, they of course took the opportunity to take profit and probably re-enter at this level, this area. Okay, so 22.5, I believe it is already prudent to re-enter your position. Let us take a look at the MACD. We have, okay, so cross down. So we just have to wait a little longer and see. Once the MACD will show us a bullish side, then that is the only time you have to re-enter. Okay, next is BDO. Let us take a look at what we have with BDO. BDO, the same thing, is still on the uptrend, and what we expect from this is to break the historical high level. What about the MACD? Already crossing upward, still above zero, so it remains as bullish, and moving averages is also bullish. So if you want to enter, then this is your chance before it breaks out of the historical high. Okay, then moving forward to our next stock, which is Converge. Okay, Converge, what do we have with Converge? Already previously broken out of the consolidation area. It retraced a little bit here. It broke out of the resistance level, then stopped here, retraced, and then I think it re-attempt to break out of this level. However, it was not successful initially. So if it stays at this level, then that is your opportunity to enter if you want. And let's take a look at the MACD. Okay, so cross down, wait for the blue line to cross up, and the moving averages. Okay, so wait for the moving averages to show a positive signal before you enter. Okay, Converge. Then after that, Jollibee, the favorite of everyone, Jollibee. Okay, so Jollibee, it retraced down, breakdown of the support level. However, it recovered quickly, and now currently at most likely it will do some consolidation. Oh, it is showing a little bit of a bullishness. Then once it went up above zero, then maybe it is a confirmation that to boost your confidence and try to re-enter again. Okay, so 12 days and 26 days showing. That's why showing, what's this, bullishness. Yes, bullishness. So basically we can start to re-enter if this candle stay above this level. Then we will expect on the coming weeks that it will attempt to recover this upward movement. Okay, then let's proceed with our next stock, which is JGS. JGS is a very interesting stock right now because of the slowly moving up of establishing a lower high. Okay, so if JGS will be able to break out of this consolidation area, then we will see a continuous upward movement. Okay, while the MACD is already on showing a positive sentiment, moving averages almost, but still below the 200. 100 is struggling. However, if it broke past this 100 MA, then there is a high probability that we'll be able to see this move up on the coming weeks. Okay, then what is our next stock? Metrobank. Metrobank, what do we have here? It already recovered. It went down temporarily. Sign of retracement. However, it recovers quickly. No? Then, basically, I think the MACD is already on the positive side. That's why, see, MACD moving averages very bullish. So nothing to worry. If you think, I think this is still prudent to enter, because the next move it will do is to reattempt to break out this previous high. It's been a long time since it go back to its previous historical high. Okay, so it is your chance to ride the bull for this specific stock. Okay, next is our SMPH. SMPH, what do we have here? SMPH still under consolidation, wasn't able to break past the resistance level. So currently it is still cheap at the bottom, currently consolidating. Most probably you see the MACD is already bullish, but this is your chance to enter and later on enjoy the gain, the possible or anticipated gain for this SMPH. What about the moving averages? There, most of the moving averages are already going or projecting upward. Okay, we'll just have to continue monitoring. Then last but not the least, our featured stocks. This is very interesting because this is at the early stage, and as I have seen this one, it already found the bottom here, and this is the current support for AGI. Did it broke past the resistance level? Slightly at this point. look past the resistance level, but it will be decided by next week whether it will continue or not. MACD, of course, it will show us bullishness, although it's still below zero level, but it might continue. There's a high probability that this will continue. While the moving averages 100 and 200 is still above these candles, then most likely, in my estimate, it will be around 2 weeks. So election is already complete. So I guess that is the end of our segment. If you learned something from this topic, then I highly encourage you to show appreciation by hitting the like button and subscribe in this channel. If you think this type of video fits your appetite in investing and want to learn more, just click the notification bell so that every time I have a new upload or a premiere, you will be able to be the one of my regular viewers to get notified first. That's all for now. I hope you enjoy watching and see you on my next video. Bye! At yan ang kabuuan ng ating update for this week. Kung kayo ay mayroong stocks na nais ninyo maisama sa ating susunod na review, ay maaari po kayo magpadala ng mensahe sa aking YouTube channel na OFW Average Trader. Pwede rin pong ipadala ang inyong mensahe sa aking email address na nakalagay sa description box. Maaari din po kayo mag-send ng message sa aking Twitter o kaya sa aking Facebook page na Engineer Alejandro Magno. Take the opportunity while it is offered free. There is no secret to success. We just have to keep going and work harder. We will only lose a battle the moment we stop trying and believing. At dyan po nagtatapos ang ating video sa linggong ito. Huwag kalimutan mag-subscribe. Paki-like na din po at i-share na rin ang aking channel sa inyong mga kaibigan, kapamilya o sa iba pa nating kababayan na naghahanap ng passive income. Hanggang dito na lang po at magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Hanggang sa muli mga kabayan. Ciao!